Good evening. I would like to thank you for taking this interview. Can you please state your name, place of birth, and age?
Yes, my name is Daniel Paul Dykes. I was born in Paynesville, Ohio, and I'm 40 years old.
Mr. Dykes, can I call you Daniel?
Yes, that's fine.
Daniel, can you please tell me a little about your life, like your career?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay.
I served in the military for 15 years as a 92 Golf, which is culinary specialist, food service.
Okay.
I did that for 15 years and I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I really did.
Okay.
Met a lot of nice people, learned how to cook different types of food. It was wonderful. And I still use it to this day.
Okay. Can you tell me some of the places that maybe you were stationed?
Yes. I was stationed at Fort Hood twice.
Okay.
Also, I was stationed in Korea twice. Also, Germany, Fort Gordon, Georgia. Let's see, what else am I missing? Fort Lee, Virginia, and Fort Polk. Yes, Fort Polk, Louisiana. Twice.
Wow, you were stationed in a lot of places twice in your career.
Yes.
Did you ever fight in a war?
Yes, I did. I was deployed 4 times. 3 times to Iraq, and 1 time to Afghanistan. Was considered RC North Mazar-e Sharif.
Okay. Can you tell me, you said 4 times, can you tell me about your first deployment?
Yes, my first deployment, it was stationed in Baghdad. It was considered the green zone, but still, you weren't safe. Anywhere you went, you weren't safe. And I know while we were staying there, it was a 500-pound bomb underneath the palace we were staying in. So at any given time, moment, I could have died. And God is good.
Yes. When you found out about that, the bomb underneath, how did that make you feel?
Well, no, we found out after it was time to leave. So
Okay,
of course I was
time to
relieved, but at the same time I was terrified,
Yes.
knowing the fact that I could have died.
Yes.
And it was a couple times too. While we were there, we worked in like a little kitchen they had set up for us, and a couple times we got mortared twice. So if it could have been 100 meters to the left or right.
Okay. When you say mortar, what do that mean?
Mortar is like a bomb or a missile
Missile. Okay.
that the insurgents that they sent to us or towards us.
Okay. So you're telling me, like, if it was just like 100 meters, one to the left or to the right,
We would have got hit.
oh, y'all would have got hit. Okay. So did you ever, while you was deployed this first time, and you said to Baghdad, did you ever go off into you said green zone, so did you ever go like to the red zone?
Yeah, we did from time to time. We wanted to lead we call it a fob, in order to go, for example, get something to eat or get DVDs. And that's one of the things. That was the thing back then when I deployed. That was collect them, save them for when we got back to the States.
Okay. So that was a time, even though it wasn't safe, but you went to go get something that I guess gave y'all motivation.
Yes, entertainment.
Entertainment while you were there. Okay.
Something to boost the morale because, of course, being away from home, being away from family and your kids, it sucks. You miss birthdays, you miss holidays.
Yes.
It's rough. It really is. Plays a toll on your body. Yes, it's rough.
And what year was that? Did you?
The year I joined?
No, the year that you went to
2003.
2003.
Yeah,
Okay,
I went to Baghdad.
Okay, so that's when the war kind of kicked off around that
Yeah, it was close to around
Around
9/11.
9/11.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, close to around 9/11.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that was your first deployment. Can you tell me a little about your second deployment and where were you stationed for your second deployment?
I see. My second deployment, I was stationed in Fort Polk, Louisiana.
Okay, okay.
Where should I begin? Fort Polk is a wonderful place to be. It's someone's home.
Yes.
The home state. Who that? You know, the Saints and all of that. Yeah. But anywho, Fort Polk.
So where did you go?
Can't help but laugh. I'm sorry.
I know. So where did you go when you said that it was your second deployment, and so where did you go?
Camp Bucca. It's like right in between the border of Iraq and Afghanistan.
Oh, okay.
Right
So
on the border.
right on the border. Okay, but it was in Iraq.
Yes.
Is that correct? And the year?
That was, I want to say 2006 or 2007.
2007. Okay,
Yes.
2007. So you had just a little, so 2003, and you probably need to stay a whole year.
Mm-hmm.
So you came back in 2004. So then you left again in 2007.
Yeah.
So, okay. And you said Camp Bucca. So what was your job title at Camp Bucca?
Well, Camp Bucca, I was considered to be detainee operations.
Okay.
That's when we had to secure and watch, I guess you would call them prisoners.
Okay.
That was another interesting deployment. I know we had to do a lot of roving. That's when you have to walk around the perimeter of the facility, and also we had to do guard watch from the tower, so that way we can look from above to see what they were doing, the activities and stuff like that. Yeah.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it was.
It sounds frightened also, because if I was in another country and you say you detainees, so that means that they had family that were there. And anytime they probably could have, I would think, try to take over to get their family out.
Of course, in some cases you had some instances where people tried to escape.
Okay.
And one day, it was a couple of them, they were like throwing rocks and different things at another soldier. And of course, we had to suit up and everybody had to run over there and to see what was going on and stop the commotion.
Yeah, okay. While you was in Camp Bucca, what was like the setup? I remember you said facility. So was it like a building, or was it tents? How was the setup for the detainees?
For the detainees, it was more for like a tent setup for them.
Also like a big
Yeah.
tent.
Trying to say how big it would be. It's like an outdoor jail.
Outdoor
If
jail.
you
Okay, it
will,
was like
yeah.
an
So it's
outdoor jail.
And it's a secure location
Okay.
and everything.
Yes.
So
Okay. I remember you told me the first deployment, it was mortar attacks. Was it any attacks in Camp Bucca?
yes, we were mortared there too a lot.
A lot.
We had to suit up.
Okay.
Had to take cover.
Okay, take cover.
And we always had to carry a weapon wherever we go. Had to carry a weapon, even if we went to go use the phone. That's one good thing about being down range. They try to do stuff to boost them morale.
Yes.
They had a little phone centers we can call back home. Instead of Starbucks, it's called Green Bean. I don't know if you heard of Green Bean before, but
Green Bean.
that's the coffee they had. And of course, it was wonderful to us because that's all we knew.
Yes.
and it had a Pizza Hut.
Okay.
It had some places where you can buy cologne and perfume, AFIs, if you will. They had, It's like a little PX,
A little PX. Okay.
for the soldiers to go to and
Okay.
buy stuff that we may need.
Okay. I want to ask you, how did they make you feel to be guarding detainees in a third world country?
Kind of made me feel I was terrified. Of course, I know I had my brothers and sisters in arms, beside me, but still, it's one of the things you don't know what this person's done. You don't know what they're capable of. And
Yes.
it's just, you're not at home.
So, how did y'all treat them?
We treated them accordingly. We treated them with dignity and respect.
Okay.
As long as they didn't do anything that was wrong, negative, or harmful, we left them alone.
Okay. So that was your second deployment.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me about this third deployment?
The third deployment,
And where you was located or where you were stationed?
I was in Iraq. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I know I was, at the time, I was stationed in Germany.
Wow.
Yes.
So being stationed outside of the United States in another country, you still get deployed?
Yes. Even if,
It's
for
still-
example, if you're stationed
Wow.
if you're stationed in Hawaii, Germany, Korea, anywhere, you can still be deployed.
Oh, okay. So wow. Okay. And you went back to Iraq. How was that deployment?
That deployment it was okay. I really don't remember too much of it. We weren't there the whole year. We were there for only, I think, 8 or 9 months. In that operation, we were overseeing other cooks
Okay.
to make sure that they were.
So that deployment, you did your job. Because Camp Buka, you didn't do your job.
You can say that. We were more like overseers.
Overseers,
Yeah,
okay.
so we really didn't do too much cooking.
Cooking,
Just
okay.
supervision and making sure they were to standard.
Standard, okay.
Stuff.
So, the cooks that you were overseeing, were they third world citizens?
Yes.
Okay. So was it? So they was Iraqis. That's what you would call them. Iraqis. Okay. Did y'all build like rapport with the workers?
Yeah, we did. We built a friendship with them, and of course, laughing and joking, talking about different recipes.
So, what I'm hearing you say that is, just because you're from another country, we still can have the same interests, and y'all interest was food, and y'all became, talking about food.
Yes, because we're all foreigners of this land.
Oh, yes.
So.
yes. Well, Daniel, I'm going to stop right here. And if you don't mind, I would like to pick up on this interview and we'll talk about your fourth appointment and I'll ask you some more questions. And I'll get with you at a later date. Will it be a good time for you? Okay. But I thank you for taking this interview. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your support.
And I do support. And the next time I interview you, I'm going to ask a little bit, not get too personal, but I'm going to get a little personal. Okay. All right. Thank you, Daniel.
You're welcome.